welcome back. Today we're going to work on this truck, and this is a response from inquiry in Mikey's board on how we set up our Harbor Freight pumps. So since that question was asked, we're going to answer it. So let's dive in. Those of you who've seen my other videos understand the shelving system we have. Here's where we mount the water pump, right here on the side of the shelving system. So basically the water comes out of the tank and it goes right in to the pump. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pretend this impeller grenaded, and so all it takes is a little Phillips screwdriver, and you can do this in the field. If your impeller grenades, we just simply change it in the field. It should just be a few minutes. Okay, so all we have to do is just remove these 4 screws with either a Phillips screwdriver, or if you're like me, I carry a Leatherman. And of course that's got a screwdriver already in it. But since I'm in the shop today, we're going to go ahead and use a regular old school screwdriver. First thing you want to do before anything, and if you haven't set up a tank yet, you always have to have a shutoff. So this is the outlet, and there's the shutoff valve. So before you do any work on your pump, you want to make sure to shut it off. Otherwise you're going to have water going everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and reach in there and shut that off, and we can get going. And that's what it looks like to pop the top off. All you have is an impeller, and this impeller just simply lifts out. So we're just going to pull it out real quick. So it just simply, just grab your Leatherman like we do and just simply pull it out. So it's rubber, and so after a while this rubber's going to fall apart. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a new impeller in there. And we ordered these by the dozen. Here's 2 of them right here that I carry on with me. So we're going to simply just pop one of these off, press it in there, put the cap back on, and we're good to go. The model number is a 9576 from Harbor Freight. You can order it online or simply go into their store. 12-volt utility pump. And so here is what we order with those. We keep a steady supply. These are impellers, and I'll show you what number you need to ask for when ordering these. When you call Harbor Freight, you're going to do their online parts order, and the SKU number is 29872. They got confused one time and they sent me the wrong part, but this is the right part. It's the rubber impellers, SKU number 29872. That's what you're going to ask for. Okay, the impeller's in. I just simply press the new one in, the regular one in. And so that's it. You push it in as far as you can, and then go ahead and place the cover back on and return the 4 screws, and you're good to go. So let's do that real quick. Okay, now it's back together, and don't forget, turn your valve back on. We're going to do that right now. And now we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to turn the key on. Just to let you know, the motors sound a little bit different, each one. This one's a little on the loud side. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the bypass system. A lot of these SureFlows have a pressure switch, and in my opinion, it's not needed. So what I do is, why spend the money for all that extra, for the extra pressure switch, especially if it's gonna give up on you after a while. So here's what we've got. We've got the inlet. This goes to the pump, as you can see. Back the camera out for you. This goes to the pump, goes through the pump, back out. Now right here, this line goes right to the machine. And when the water box is full, then it has to bypass. The water has to go somewhere, and so the water has to keep pumping through the pump, otherwise you'll burn it up. So this is the bypass. So basically it's just going to cycle through until more water is needed. So what we have between the outlet and the inlet is this little bypass system. It's just got a valve right in, and this is off, so I just crack it just a little bit just to be able to let water go through, and then there's enough pressure still to fill the water box. And so for those of you on the larger machines, you're probably going to need, just crack it open a little bit. For those on the smaller machines, maybe with a smaller water box, you might want to open it up just a little bit more just to keep water flowing in there. So just play with it. So I can't think of anything easier than that. We've been using these water water pumps for years from Harbor Freight, and they've been real easy to change out. Like I said, they lasted about 6 months to a year, and even sometimes longer. And you can actually change them in the field. And so if you keep a backup impellers or backup pump with you, it's real easy to fix. So something to think about. And thanks for watching.